As it turns out, according to James Gunn and Peter Safran themselves, the initial reveal of the DCEU slate, which of course consists of 10 projects in Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters, is not the full picture. That's only about half of the actual projects that they have in development for the first chapter. So again, this is kind of big news, I would assume. Again, if you're excited for the DCU, I think this will be very encouraging. And that's the fact that they said, if you look at everything we revealed, from Superman to Supergirl to Booster Gold to Lanterns to Swamp Thing to the animated stuff, that's not it. That's essentially half. So 10 projects are about half of the initial slate, and honestly, I think that's kind of awesome. If you really think about it, this gives us an idea of how forward-thinking and what they're looking at as sort of a end goal, at least Chapter 1, and that's a lot more content. And at the same time, I think you got to realize that some of these projects, at least that are part of that second half, are probably sequels as well. Superman Legacy coming out 2025, you can probably get a sequel out by 2028, 29. So again, I think that's going to be a quick turnaround. But a lot of these, by the sounds of it, are also going to be new. And what I like is that they tease that there's potential setup in multiple projects to build up other projects, which sounds like the MCU approach that they're going to take here. You know, here's a character that shows up in Swamp Thing, maybe. Constantine. Hey, look, Constantine is happening and just so happens to be joined by Zatanna. I think things like that are honestly expected. And it sounds like that however big the slate is, that they've largely figured out at least 5 years, possibly, of the 10-year plan, or 8 to 10-year plan. So hopefully they can stick the landing with the first couple years and, get people on board with it. Because if that's the case, I won't be surprised if 5 years into the DCU, we're starting to see MCU type of output, where it's like, yeah, we said 2 films a year and 2 series. We're going to up it to like 3 to 4 of each. Because realistically, they will then be making pure profits, so why not?